Hello, guys. Welcome to Dine with Possible Food and More, aka Possible Food and More. The purpose of this show is number one is how to teach you how to cook Affang Soup. It's not like the regular Affang Soup, I mean, the premium Affang Soup, the original Affang Soup. And we have a guest that will be testing the Affang Soup to tell you if it's actually the best or not. Her name is Miss Tonia Augustine. Say hi to my guest.
Hi.
So today is actually a beautiful day. Today is day one. And if you have watched till this moment, and please click on the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Possible Food and More, and Dine with Possible Food and More. So we proceed. This is the pot I'm using. It's not big. I just want to make it a little for her to test it, and then she'll give us a result. So let's proceed. Start by the meat is already boiled, so I don't want to waste you guys time, so I had to come with a boiled meat. So this is me pouring the meat inside the pot. So the meat is on fire already. Then I'll go in with my pepper mix. This pepper is a mixture of fresh pepper and onion. Yes, I know some people will be like, did they use onion to cook? Yes, I use onion to, especially to season my meat. I've already cooked the meat though, but I'll still cook it again. It was not 100% done because I didn't want to waste you guys' time. So I'll go in with my pepper mix, number one. And guess what? Our guest today is, she loves pepper. So I'm going to be generous with the pepper. She's a fan of pepper. So then I'll move in with my oil. What is Affang Soup without plenty oil? Without plenty oil, no. Then because the meat was already boiled, so then I'll move in with my crayfish. If you're cooking Affang Soup and you're not generous with your crayfish, you're missing. So I will allow it to come up to a boil, then we'll continue from there. So let's talk to our guests.
What if you're making this Afang soup for someone that doesn't like oil?
Yes, if I'm making the Affang Soup for someone that doesn't like oil, then I think we'll have a conversation before we start the program.
So what are you going to use to substitute the red oil?
The red oil. Then I will reduce the red oil. I'll just reduce the red oil. I'm not you cannot use anything to substitute red oil.
And it won't change the taste.
No, it will not change it. It's just for you to reduce. It's not like you're gonna reduce it totally. You put the red oil but reduce it, yes, and make it a smaller quantity. Oil is very, very important in any food that you're cooking, especially when it comes to Affang Soup. So that's just it. Yeah.
Oh, great. But there are some people that doesn't like washing their water leaf after slicing it. Some people prefers to just slice it and then cook it. Some prefers to slice it and then wash it. What is the difference between the two?
Okay, the difference between there's no much difference. If you have already washed the water leaf, especially this is dry season, if it's dry season, there's no need you washing it again. If you have already washed it before you slice it, you can cook it like that. It will not have any effect. Why some people washed it is because of maybe some people, the water leaf do disturb them in their tummy, so that is why they washed it. But if you have already washed it before you slice it, you can cook it. And if you're not someone that it's disturbed in the tummy, so it's actually perfect. So yeah, so that's it. So now our food has come to a boil. So I will add a little water and stir. I'll add a little water and stir. That one was just to make the crayfish, the pepper mix, and the meat to marinate themselves. So that was I didn't put the water at first. Now we have to cover it and allow it to boil a little before we go in with our water leaf. Today we are using a lot of things. We're using pomo, stockfish, we're using panla fish. I don't know if you guys know about panla fish. I got to know panla fish from Ida Basi. She like mentioning it when she's cooking. So I got to know about it from her. And we are using periwinkle. Yeah. So wait a little, let it come to a boil. Then we'll continue from there. So, ma'am, thank you for coming to our show. Like,
Pleasure.
it's like I can't express how I feel. Thank you so much, especially for being the first day of starting this amazing show. Thank you, ma'am.
My
So,
pleasure.
ma'am, how you feeling? So,
Very
hope
well. I'm so
you
relaxed, waiting for
relax.
the food to get done so I can devour it.
Okay, ma'am. Hope I'm one of your favorite chef. In
After testing the food, we will decide.
Well, I just know this soup will come out perfect though. No, no, no. I'm not hoping because I trust my cooking. I know it's gonna come out. You boy now, boy. So I will cook this soup. Let our guests test. I have 100% convinced that this soup is gonna be nice. Maybe by then I'll be one of your favorite
All
chef.
right. Someone said they don't use chicken to cook Affang soup. How true is that?
I'm not a fan of me. I'm not a fan of chicken in afang soup. I
Why?
don't buy to that idea.
It's protein.
It's protein, maybe especially when it is fried. But normally me, I don't use
What if you boil it?
boil
You
the
don't
chicken.
you don't season the chicken.
Just boil it,
Boil it and
then
use it
use
to
it.
cook Affang soup.
No, I don't buy that idea. Maybe other people like it, but me, I don't like it. Chicken, if you boil it and use it and cook, let me say it in our language. Like my mom does not like boiled chicken, so she has really made me to feel like boiled chicken is not that tasty. It's not like it's not tasty, like it's soft the way it is. I like my chicken being dry, so especially if I dry it, maybe I can put it in the afang soup. But you talking about boiling it and using it to cook afang soup, I'm not. Abandengen. Let me say it in Akwa Ibom. You know how some people abandengen. If you understand, I'm from Akwa Ibom, so if I speak Akwa Ibom in this show, please, you just have to understand with me. Abandengen. So I will not really feel the taste, and so I prefer if it is fried. I think I will like it that way.
Okay.
But normally I don't like chicken enough and soup. I prefer goat meat. I prefer bush meat, mepomo, good fish, okporoko, like stockfish. Yes. Yes, those kind of things is the kind of things I would like to use in. Okay, now our soup has come to a boil. Then we'll move in with our momoikong. What is
What is
momoikong
it called
again?
in English? It's
Water
water
leaf.
leaf. Pumpkin. People call it pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Most people call it water leaf.
Water leaf bar. Okay. Then we move in with our momoikong. Let me say it in Akwa Ibom so that you understand. You know that I'm from Akwa Ibom. Okay. This let me not talk so I will not be like I'm praising myself too much. I'm not using all the momoikong, so don't be like, okay. Let me add a little in case maybe our cameraman will want to test too. Because I know that one is the longer throat. Okay. Now, as I told you earlier, like I like using crayfish, a lot of crayfish when I'm cooking my soup. It's not just afang soup. All my food, I'm always generous with afang with my crayfish, like a lot. Hey,
There are some people that like their afang very, 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 very cooked, extremely cooked to the point that the color will not really be greenish. You know, as an aquarium person, they prefer it when the afang soup isn't really overcooked, right? So if my auntie is making afang soup, she will bring down the pot and then put the afang and stir it. Igbo people will cook afang soup. They will put afang before the water leaf.
You put Affang before the
Before the
water.
water leaf. So the process of you putting water leaf and allow it to boil for a 30 minutes,
Mm.
they are going to substitute that to afang. Boil it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Some Igbo people, like I practically have a friend that he wants to cook afang. She puts afang first and then puts water leaf as the last thing. And if the soup face is not black, like as if someone is cooking a black soup, she will not eat it. So
Okay.
what do you have to say?
You know, number one, in Affang soup is not Igbo soup, it's Akwa Ibom soup. And why some of them they do it like that is they don't blend their Affang. So their Affang tend to be strong. You know, Affang is strong normally. So when you use it
The hard
to
leaf.
it's a hard leaf. So if you don't blend it, you understand, then you use it to cook, it will look as if you are chewing like ogu, you are chewing vegetable. So in fact it's even stronger than vegetable, so it's a hard leaf. So that is why then, because that's their own way of cooking it. Because in Afang soup, Akwa Ibom own, that me I know how I grew up to see my mom cooking the Afang soup. She loved her own Afang soup, very, very greenish, like very, very fresh. That's why you said your auntie always bring the soup down so that the Afang will not die. You understand? Will not become black. That's why she had to take it down so that so it will be fresh. That's just the bottom line. So that the soup, the Afang soup, will be very, very fresh. Like me, if I'm cooking my own, it just have to be very, very fresh.
Okay.
It's fresh or nothing. So now it has come up to a boil a little. Then we'll go in with our periwinkle. We're going with our periwinkle and our stockfish. This stockfish is not hard. That's why I'm putting it now. It's not hard. You can see the soup is giving 1001 minus nothing. Then I'll move in with my pomo. Move in with my pomo. Tell me this soup is not giving. This soup is everything. I just hope my guests will rate me. I'll be one of her fan. I'll be one of her fan when she tastes this delicious meal. So guys, for my seasoning, I prefer no and onga. Today I'm using onga. I'm using onga seasoning. And another thing is that I don't like using more seasoning. I prefer more of crayfish and less Maggi. It's called Maggi or seasoning?
It's called seasoning.
It's
Maggi
called
is a
seasoning.
brand.
It's a brand.
Yeah.
Okay. I prefer crayfish. More of crayfish and less seasoning. My seasoning is not always much because there are some people that it doesn't go with them. So this is me putting my seasoning. It doesn't always go with them. Some people it doesn't go with their tummy. There's one of my customer. We also we have a restaurant, so in case, and we cook food, we deliver. So there's this my customer. She doesn't even eat Maggi. She doesn't eat seasoning. The only thing that you use and cook soup for her is crayfish. And at times, you just have to put plenty crayfish. And I'll be like, ma, please can you just add money for me? Because your food is like it's expensive. So guys, now I'll move in with my panla fish. I told you guys before, I'll be using panla fish for this. So moving in with my panla, my odogu pana. Is it odogu banana that? So now we will go in with our afang. I just hope our guests will be able to put hand inside this soup. Because the soup is stuck. Everything is okay. The aroma is everything.
Yeah,
Ma,
and perceive it.
you're feeling at least there's a possibility that will be one of your.
Maybe.
I'm convinced with my full chest. Now the aroma is giving 10 over 10 minus nothing. It's giving. I'm thinking of adding a little more. Oh, guys, I forgot to boil water for Gary. She doesn't like fufu. I actually prepared fufu for her. Oh. It was fufu I wanted to give her because I know that Akwa Ibom people they like fufu. So by this time, I've turned off my gas because I want her to have a fresh afang, not the regular afang that she know. So as I'm turning off the heat, I'm adding a little crayfish again. Okay. I have to test the soup first before giving it to our guests.
Also,
So,
let your viewer test it. Let them have their first test.
okay, my viewers should have the first test. Okay, let me know if the season is okay now, if I need to adjust.
Give it to the viewers.
Guys, are you guys seeing? Are you seeing? It's giving, right? 100 over 100 minus nothing. Hmm. 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 It's giving. So let's boil water. So at this point, I don't have to cover it again. I'm not covering it again. So that it will still remain fresh. If I cover it, the heat will make the afang not to be fresh again. So I'm boiling in water for Gary. I'm using matches. I don't know what's wrong with my lighter. It's giving me wahala. See, this is me using matches. Spoon. Yes. Okay. Let me put it here. Ah, gosh.
Hope I'll be able to see space to dig in my hair back.
That I said it before. I just hope I get you will. There's a lot of soup inside. There's a lot of soup inside. A lot of soup is inside. So guys, how you seeing the soup? How is our premium afang? How is our premium afang? Wait, give me a minute. Hmm? Ah, it's hot. Hi guys. It's giving, right? 100 over 100 minus nothing. Another thing is distance is not a barrier. We are at number 8 Udok Street by Barracks Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Yes, that is where we are. So in case from maybe from this video you can want to reach out to us. Number 8, Udog Street.
We have a phone number. Is there a landmark?
Yes, there's a landmark. Yes, there is, and
the landmark is Access Bank by
yes,
Barak Street.
Access Bank by
That is
Barak
on
Street.
Third Street,
Yes, it's on South
right
Street.
beside Access Bank.
Yes,
Enter the street.
yes, you enter the street by Access Bank by Barak Street. Just enter the street. It's not far. Just it's you can use your Legacy Benz. It's not far. Your Legacy Benz can do the work. So I will use this particular side for this water because this one is not boiling fast. We don't want to keep our guests waiting. This water boil fast. We don't want to keep our. Let me use this side and boil the water so that it will boil fast. So, so guys, please click on the like button. You can comment. Let's hear from you. What do you think? Did I cook it well? Is this how you cook your own afang? How do you make your own? Let's interact in the comment section. Let's know what's your thoughts. The name of the show is Dine with Possible Food. Dine with Possible Food. That's the name of the show. But the name of the brand is Possible Food and More. Yeah. So you're waiting for the water to boil so that we can make a premium eba. Very good one. I don't even talk. Okay. Ma'am, so who is your now we are not talking about your favorite chef, we are talking about who is your favorite celebrity in
Vicky
Hollywood.
James.
Aww. Vicky James. She said Vicky James is her favorite celebrity. Vicky James is she's just so loved by everyone. I'm always inspired by her video. Okay. Yeah, just have patience with me. I actually forgot I would have boiled the water while I was cooking. I was thinking she would eat fufu. So now we are waiting for the water to boil. So I will make the eba. Okay. Ma, why is Vicky James your favorite celebrity? Is it because she's from Akwa Ibom?
Not that. Uh, not really. I I love to celebrate Vicky James win because I think I have an idea of how she started. Vicky James made my hair when I was in New Hall 6.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh,
then when she was sewing clothes, she was making most of my clothes then
wow.
before she became a brand. Now people are celebrating Vicky James now, but I know Vicky James when she was trying to strive her way to where she is now.
Wow.
So I'm seeing her how outstanding she has become and how successful, and she's even trying to even be more successful. I don't know. I think she's for now she's my most favorite celebrity. Other people maybe they have their own struggle story, but I still prefer Victor because I think I can relate. I know her one on one before she became a very
For
big
the fame and everything, the money And Vicky James, I know you guys will be like, do we come here to talk about Vicky James? I was just asking about her favorite celebrity. Then the word Vicky James came in. I love Vicky James also. Yes, the way she does things, like she's an actress. She's a fashion designer. She's a content creator. She does everything. She's a wife. Ah, she's trying. I want to be like her someday. But for now, I'm still striving, Sha. Okay. So now our water has come up to a boil. Our water has come up to a boil. This my spatula is very big. Oh, that's what I'm using. I had a small spatula, but my mom came. My mom came to visit Possible Food and More. She said the spatula is too big. I don't know where she kept the spatula. Yes, it was small. So I don't know where she kept it. So she said I should be using this one. That one is too small. Because the day she came, I was actually making big gari and I was struggling with the small spatula. She just carried it and kept it somewhere. I've been looking for it. I don't know where it is. So this is the spatula I'm using now. So our water has come up to a boil. We'll do the eba. Another thing is, let me teach you how to make eba. When you are making your eba, you don't put water and then you start turning it immediately. Allow the gari to soak the water, then you have the best gari. I promise you. Sometimes my customer will be like, why is your gari always so smooth and your gari always look like fufu in my hand? I'll be like, just my way of making gari. That's my way of making gari. That's my little secret. And that is one of the things that my customer like about Possible for them more, the way I make my gari. So I allow it to soak for just maybe like 2 minutes. No, 2 minutes is too much. 1 minute, and then we'll turn it. Then it will come out perfect. Get it? I I want to come on. Okay, Grace, pause. Okay, guys. So this is me turning the Gary. If you touch this Gary, this Eba, it's very very smooth, smooth in the. So guys, wanna pray for me. Oh, may my guest love the soup. Oh. She will love the soup. At the same time, let me make the Eba fine. Oh. Whew. Okay, I'm trying to design the Gary, make it beautiful, make it okay. Whew. Okay, let me get water for my guests. Let me get wash hand water. What's this inside Treva? I'm taking this over. So guys, wow, Our premium Affang is ready.
Finally.
Finally. Our everything good. Una pray for me, 100/100. And let's make it very comfortable for you. Let's move it from the tray. Yes. Yeah.
Can I get like a fork?
Yes, yes, ma'am. That's it.
So guys, like some food vendors culture, they always allow the viewers have a first taste. So come and test. Okay. 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 Guys, I wish people can have a taste with me, but fortunately, you're watching this from the camera and here live. So it's actually very nice.
Whew.
I'll give it 8.5/10 because a typical Nigerian, we don't completely applaud a person for a job well done. We don't give a 10/10 mark. So let's leave it as 9.5, 9/10. So it's a pass mark. So if you want to have a freshly made meals in the city of Akwa Ibom and its environment, or you have a seminar, or you have like an outdoor catering, or you have like an event and you're looking for a chef, I think you should give them a try, right? Just if you don't get value for your money, look for me anywhere and I'll refund.
So, guys, she gave us 9.5/10. Is it 9 or 9.5/10? She said it's 9/10. As I don't even pass 5. That means I'm a pro. I'm possible for the more. I'm a pro. This is easy to have 9/10. That means 100/100. Yeah. So that means she said I'm one of her favorite chef. So guys, thank you so much for watching this amazing show. Dine with possible food and more. On Saturday, we are doing this again. It's a weekly something. Every Saturday, we do live and we also drop some clip for you to watch. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching Possible Food and More. We love you. We cherish you. Thank you so much. Please click on the like button and follow us on YouTube. Okay, subscribe. Subscribe on our YouTube channel, TikTok, Possible Food and More, Facebook, Possible Food and More, Instagram, Possible Food and More,
Don't
Possible
video
Food and
me.
More over everything. Thank you
But this one
guys.